turn on your heaters, you must plug in the yellow cord. If it's not plugged in, you won't have electric to fire. Secondly, when you enter the tent, you have a thermostat. The thermostat needs to be set at a high enough temperature to call for heat. This thermostat's right here by the sign that says during all freezing rain and snow and ice events, we must maintain 70 degrees in here for the snow to melt, okay? This tent is not snow loaded. So the thermostat is here. I have it set right now where the white dot is to about 75 degrees, so we know that we're certainly going to fire. I'm gonna walk around to the other side now. Here's a larger propane tanks. They do vary in size depending on installations. We always keep the gas off for safety reasons. So first thing we do is we're going to turn this on lefty-loosey. Okay, open it all the way up, and when it gets tight, just bring it back just a little bit so it doesn't get stuck. On the larger tanks, you also have a fuel level that you can check for refilling for long-term installs. Next, this is the 80,000 BTU heater. Even our 170,000 BTU heater, twice the size, they have the same startup, which is there's a little rocker switch here, and on the rocker switch you just need to put it in the up position. That calls for heat. If there's ever a time where you just want to use a fan, put it in the downward position. You don't need to turn the propane on, and it'll put some ventilation in there if you have a day that's not really, it's a little warm in there. So I'm going to push it up for heat. You're going to hear the fan come on, then you're going to have the clicking sound of the ignition. There's your fan. That's the ignition. And we have fire. The thermostat will control the heater, and the heater will turn it on and off as it needs to. One other thing is we want to make sure these things stay nice and straight. If for any reason this line becomes kinked here and turned, the hot air will not go through to your duct. It'll back up to the heater and trip what's called the high limit switch and make the heater turn off. So just make sure that you're stretched nicely, nobody's back here messing with it. That's one of the most common causes of a heater failing. That is a billable service event. Also, here's your air intake where the vents are. If something blocks that, if there's a paper bag, there's a safety switch there. That will also make your heater turn off. You need to make sure this area is kept clear. When it is time for your event to be over, all you need to do, whether the heater is running or not, put the rocker switch to the middle position. And again, we turn off the propane here for safety, always, always, always. If you ever smell propane, turn everything off and call us immediately. Thank you very much.